Hey everyone, I'm Heather. Welcome back to my week-by-week pregnancy journal. Check out the description area for a quick breakdown of this video if you just want to jump around to a certain topic or check how my bump is progressing. So this video we're talking about week 18. Today is day 1 of week 19, so I'll let you know how I was feeling, all my symptoms, things we did this week, including starting a baby registry and daddy seeing your kicks for the first time. Not feeling yet. He keeps trying, but we'll get into that in a little bit. This week, baby is the size of a bell pepper or a sweet potato. About 5.5 inches and 5.5 to 6 ounces. Size and development this week, the baby's arms and legs are flexing more, which means more moves and more kicks that mom is feeling and dad might be seeing. Also, the ears are now in their final position. I guess they probably, migrated into the right area. And also you could see blood vessels through the skin. Not that that's something that I would want to see, but I guess that's, a growth. And being that it's a boy, his genitals are now visible via ultrasound. By the end of week 18, the baby will be about 1/2 pound. That's pretty significant weight. In the United States, we go by pounds, so I relate more to that. So 1/2 pound is something more than ounces. I don't know. It's just getting bigger. So physically this week, I feel great. I'm, starting to feel like I'm growing out of my clothing, so starting to think more about maternity clothing. Symptoms this week, I feel that indigestion has just become a part of me. I'm just so used to it now. It's just gonna continuously probably be there throughout the entire pregnancy. I notice it, but it's just something that I deal with now. Tums are just, I guess, a normal part of my day. I try not to take them every day, but they do help and they taste good. So also, I feel like bloating is still a thing, even though, it's almost halfway through the pregnancy. Definitely, from morning to nighttime, there's a significant difference in, the size of my belly. It's, definitely more bloated in, the stomach area. Whereas in the morning, I feel like you could really just see the baby, down low in my lower belly. But, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and feel better. I guess it's all part of it still. I find that I am super irritable at nighttime, especially. I think that my husband brought this to my attention. It's just, I become mean. No. It's just, I'm just very irritable when I'm in bed and ready to kind of close down for the day. and he comes in to bug me. Also, stuffy nose. It's been an issue this last week, definitely, just causing me to have trouble sleeping and then more, I guess, waking up and having that stuffy nose. But definitely the saline spray, that does help in the morning, and then just clearing out my sinuses, then I end up feeling better for the day. So it's definitely not a cold or I'm sick. It's just morning stuffiness. Feeling the baby move more and more this week, and so this week my husband actually saw the baby move for the first time. So I was sitting there in the morning, after I went to the bathroom and everything was kind of not bloated, and I felt him move. So I told my husband, I said, "Joe, look," and he just turned over, and I was like, "You just gotta stare at it for a little bit." And he did it. He said he saw a wave of movement. From my angle, I only saw a little thump, but he was just like, "Whoa, oh my gosh." I mean, he has seen it through the video when I videoed it and saw the little thumps, but in person, he hasn't seen it yet, so that was cool. And then, of course, after that, he tried to put his hand there and feel it, but I don't think it's strong enough for his fingers to feel it and decipher what's a kick versus what's my heartbeat. That's another thing. I could definitely tell that I have an increase in blood volume. And it sounds weird, but for instance, when I'm laying there in the morning, I could feel my heartbeat in my belly. I could see it. You could see your belly kind of moving. And that's why I told him when he saw the kick, because you could see the constant heartbeat, and then in between it will be an off movement. So that's why he was able to see the baby moving rather than feeling it yet. Definitely I feel like my blood is pumping strong right now, and there's extra blood circulating in my body. Other symptoms, I don't know if this is a symptom, but I look down at my belly because it's getting bigger and I notice a lot of fuzzy hair. And I'm like, is my belly always that fuzzy, or is it just because it's sticking out now? So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Also, I was laying flat in the bed. A lot of things happen when I'm laying flat in bed because I'm trying to mess with the baby and make him move or something. But I ended up sneezing, and I know that they say, like, you can pee when you sneeze and all of that. So that, like, happened. It was a little bit, but it's a thing. Like, you pee when you sneeze. And I'm like, okay, definitely make sure that those Kegels are being done. And I think it was just, I was laying flat on my back. I probably shouldn't be laying flat on my back, but it doesn't happen when I'm standing up and I sneeze. It's just a different feeling. I still have that sciatic pain, like that just shooting pain every once in a while. It's not like a constant thing, but that is still there. And I'm still having, the last few days I've had a horrible night's sleep. I don't know if it's anxiety that's keeping me up or if it's just these wacky dreams. Maybe it's the thought of, you know, doing our baby registry, and I don't know, that thought is kind of overwhelming, but just not getting great sleep these past couple or few days. Hopefully that changes, but I just find that a lot of things are going through my mind recently. Cravings this week is super cliche, but pickles, pizza, and ice cream. Those have been my 3 cravings this past week, and it's kind of funny, but that's it. How has my body changed this week? I am up about 5 pounds. I forgot to do my measurements around my waist, so I'll do that next week. But probably similar to what last week's video was about how, you know, my waist size and underbelly have changed. And the fuzzy belly thing, that was my other question, but I think I talked about that earlier. So, does anybody else notice a fuzzier belly? Emotionally, I feel like I react quickly to certain situations. For instance, like the other morning I was driving to work and 2 cars in front of me must have freshly hit a deer, and you know, the cars were slowing down and the one in front of me was blocking the scene of the accident, and as I went by it, it was, you know, gasping for its last breaths, and it was just like waterworks, like just like that. I didn't even have to blink. It just, tears were falling out of my eyes, and it took me the whole 15 minutes to work to convince myself that I needed to stop so I didn't go into work with puffy eyes. But I mean, I'm an animal lover anyway, so that would have gotten to me no matter what, but it was just over the top. Like I couldn't even control my emotions. Also questioning whether it's, I guess, anxiety about doing a baby registry, just the thought of all the things that we need and just starting it. And I know you have to start somewhere, but not having any clue, but I'll talk to you about that in a few when I tell you about us registering. Having our brother and sister-in-law there with us was amazing, and they saved me so much anxiety probably. Things we did this week. We went to Pottery Barn Kids just to browse, just kind of like look around, get ourselves started. This was like in the beginning of the week, and we looked and saw some nice like crib sheets and toys and looked at their cribs, and Dad saw Kicks for the first time, and we started our first registry, and we picked the places that we were going to register at. We decided to go with BuyBuyBaby first, and thankfully our brother and sister-in-law offered their time to come help us out and give us all of their advice. Their baby just turned 1, so they're like fresh in it. They just did it a year ago, or you know, a year plus ago. But if you have anybody that offers you that time to come help you do your registry, I mean, people in the store will help you either way, but just, you know, somebody that you're on the same page with about like product selections, and you know, if they choose to go organic and you feel the same way, it just makes it a ton easier. So we got so many suggestions from them. Just go on scanning and go beep, beep, beep. It's just, you know, they were pointing, you need this, you don't really need that. You could get this, and definitely like how many of things that you do need, or you know, for instance, what they go through because the baby has an accident all over it, and how many of them you need before you wash, and blah blah blah. So we feel very grateful that we had them with us and we got that done. So that is like, whew, one thing off the table into the box. So that kind of gave us like a little nice kick in the butt to finish and like kind of do more with the registry. So we finalized what we're gonna have for the registry, which would be BuyBuyBaby, Amazon, and Babylist. So Babylist is awesome. It's kind of like an all-together place that you can put your Amazon and your BuyBuyBaby registry plus items from anywhere on the internet. You could do, you know, Walmart or Etsy. Items from literally anywhere can go right on there. And I mean, what could you ask for more? That's the best invention ever, right?
Yeah. You had breath from all the talking.
So while we were at BuyBuyBaby, of course we couldn't leave with nothing. So my husband found these little shoes there and they were on sale. So it was like, well, we have to get them because they won't be available when we want them later. So these are the little shoes. They're Carter's. And they go with our color scheme. They go with the colors that we're really looking to, you know, do for the room and the baby. So they're navy and brown and they have a little anchor on them. And they're the perfect size considering that our baby will be born in September. So next summer, these will fit him. So cute. So, baby got his first pair of shoes.
Baby's got his first pair of shoes.
Another thing we purchased this week, it was actually a friend suggested it through Facebook and tagged me in it. And it was 3 Swaddle Me's. I think these usually run like for a 3-pack, maybe $35. They were on sale on Amazon for $13 for all 3 of these. So I hustled my way and bought them. And these are really good, supposedly, because they are Velcro. They don't have to be tucked in and pulled. They're just kind of like easy stay-ons. So got them. My husband was really excited when he was online shopping, and I said, if you see anything that you really like, just get it now because it might not be available when you think about it, you know, next time, or if you put it on a registry. So just get it. If it's one of those things that tells you like, I need this now, just get it. So he got it. It's a cotton muslin swaddle, and it's from Little Unicorn, and it has little cactus and cacti, whatever you want to say, all over it. So
it's called prickle pot.
It's called Prickle Pot, and you can't really see it, but definitely look it up. It's really cute. I'll leave links to all this stuff below. Last week I said that I had ordered belly bands from Amazon and that they didn't come in yet, so I actually used them when we went for our baby registry. I was wearing one, and it's perfect. I haven't used any other ones, but it comes in white and then black, and it was a 2-pack for under $20. So the black will probably be better with, like, you know, see-through, like it won't be see-through, whereas the white is kind of see-through. It's not, I mean, but you're wearing this and you're wearing a shirt over top of it. So on the underside is kind of like a strapless bra. It's like that tacky material. So that actually goes on your pants, and then this comes up over your belly. And it kind of just, you know, flattens everything a little bit. It gives you that look of wearing a t-shirt underneath. If you have a shirt that's a little more see-through, it kind of like hides that. So I think they are great for basically $10 each. I would definitely say get them. And last bunch of little things while we were at BuyBuyBaby, they have a little maternity section. So it was buy one, get one 50% off. So I got my first bra. This is actually like a breastfeeding bra, and it's like a nice sport bra. But the little clips here come off so that you can kind of just fold that down. Easy access. I know they make tank tops kind of like this, so I don't know. I just was excited to finally buy stuff, and I saw it there, and we spent hours in the store, so that was one thing. And then also my sister-in-law suggested a nice pair of comfy pants. I did notice that my normal pajama pants are a little, like, not tight, but like just not as comfortable as they used to be, so they're not as loose. But these pants are maternity pants, and they're nice and loose, and they have the high rise in the front, and they're very soft. So I got a pair of them, and I got a shorts pair. So they're ruched on the side, and they have the high rise belly. They just seem comfy for, like, you know, bedtime, lounging around the house, after work, anytime. And I got 2 shirts. So these look like, definitely like a shirt that I wear all the time. Just a little V-neck, and the only difference is the ruching on the side, so I think that'll be more comfortable as the bump grows. And green. Green is my favorite color. So these are actually Motherhood Maternity. I think there's a motherhood store, so you could probably get that. I'll throw one on to show you guys. So this is the first shirt. I just put this on for the first time. I have a sport bra on with it, but it looks fine. But it's awesome. This is an extra small, and it's got a nice amount of room in the front here, just for when my belly grows, but it's comfortable. It's got, you know, extra fabric down here that it doesn't make you feel like your belly's about to come out. But I feel like this is going to be perfect for summer. And I got it in green and pink. Green and pink. Thanks again for stopping by and watching my week 18 video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And let's take a look at how my bump is progressing. This is my bump for week 18, day 1 of week 19. Definitely getting a little bigger. Here he is.